that's how Microsoft and Facebook and Tesla and Walmart and I mean Sam Walton literally was ringing up people at the register when he started Walmart.
Yeah.
Like to me, it's a lack of enjoyment of the early shit and mud process that actually fucks people up. They're not in love with their business. They're in love with what they think they're going to be able to buy for themselves from the business. This is why we have the greatest era of fake entrepreneurship right now, Diana.
Okay.
Like, what do I say to people that are in that phase? Enjoy it, because you'll look back on it as your favorite time. I mean, VaynerX is 2,000 people right now doing hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars in revenue. And if I could get into a time machine and go back to Columbus Circle and be in Buddy Media's conference room with Dave Zang and Marcus Krasastik and AJ and Sam Taggart and just trying to figure it the fuck out with the dirt and no revenue, I would do it like this. That's because I love the game.
Yeah.
The problem is that most people don't love the game. They're so they can't wait to hire, someone else. One of the reasons, Diana, that I attack love your business, not what it can buy from you, is do you want to hear a secret about these people that you're talking to specifically?
Yeah.
All of them could hire somebody right now if they were willing to have less take-home money.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know that people haven't hired someone because they'd rather take home $100,000 and buy some dumb shit versus taking home $55,000 and not buy dumb shit and then hire someone so that they could take home $200,000 next year? They're not investing in their business. They're investing in their money that they can buy stuff. I'm telling you, Diana, this is the big issue.
Yeah.
People are not willing to enjoy the shit phase and stay in it longer.
Mm-hmm.
They're in such a rush for the glam of it.
Yeah. Wow.
I'm telling you, I see it every fucking day. They want the Ferrari so bad that they're willing to take too much money out of the business to buy the Ferrari to show everyone that they're successful versus keeping the money in the business and hiring 2 more people. People don't have the mindset of let me buy the Ferrari company instead of a Ferrari. It's just all short. It's all short. Most people can afford to hire someone sooner than they think. It's just that they don't have the humility to take less dollars. Earlier, I mentioned my father never paid me much. He didn't pay himself much either. The money went back into the business.
Yeah.
The business wasn't there for us to buy toys. We were there to feed the business.
Yeah.
I'm grossly underpaid at VaynerX. How about that? Right now, as I sit here with you right now. Why? Because I'd rather hire more people and open more offices. I'd rather open the Middle East and Africa in the next 2 years than have a couple more dollars to buy some fucking toy that means nothing.
Yeah, it's making those choices, isn't it?
Yeah, and then people are gonna be like, Gary, you don't get it. Fuck toys. I'm just trying to pay rent and I'm like, cool, good. But oh, by the way, you can always pay less rent. Do you need a 3-bedroom house with 2 living rooms and a dining room that you never use and a basement? Or do you it's just choices.
Mm-hmm.
Choices. And I think most people don't choose their business enough. You know why people pick you or why they want it. You know the things that people want or why they buy, yes?
Yeah.
Make content about that.
Yeah, it's people looking for specific things, like you wanna your 50th birthday, you want
Right. So you need to make a video.
Bachelor party,
You need to make a video that's titled The Perfect Trip for Your 50th Birthday. And you need to speak, and then you need to maybe edit some visuals over it. Like you need to become the guy who talks about the perfect blank, the perfect vacation, the 3 perfect places for a bachelor party if you make less than $70,000 a year. You need to go more specific.
Okay.
You need to think back to the 200, 300 conversations you had and why and what they were looking for. And now you need to make videos talking about that at scale. I need to see from you 100 videos in the next year of very specific scenarios. The perfect bachelorette party if you want to go outside the US. The perfect 30th birthday trip for someone who's wealthy.
Yeah, people feel like they're super close. Like it's a 2 hours and a half flight from Miami. It's 5 hour flight from New York, direct flight every day.
Content, brother.
It's easy.
If you don't want to make the same shit as everyone else, don't make the same shit as everyone else. The problem is people don't have the courage for it to not work at first.
Okay.
This is the theme of the show so far. People are getting fucked by the algorithm, not the way they think, where they're not getting as many views as they think they deserve based on their insecurity and ego. They're getting fucked by the algorithm because they're not making content that's business smart. They're trying to make content that they think will do well in social.
Yeah, because
doing well in social does not have a direct correlation to doing well in business. We've already touched on this twice.
Yeah, of course. And then if I have the time, another question I had is, in our industry, we have something that it's in financials. You're taking, in terms of margin, we manage a lot of money because we have to pay a lot of vendors, right?
Yeah,
of course.
I get it.
Also, we take care of everything. And it's always been a discussion, an internal discussion. And I've tried both ways, and I don't have the answer yet on whether we should charge or fee and then arrange for the client to pay to each of the vendors.
Well, I get it. You know this. Both can work. You've done both. Which one feels better?
Yeah, it becomes about sometimes we like doing the additional work doesn't bring us more margin, but it does bring a big upside for our client because he's just dealing with us, right?
So it sounds like if you're looking to build long term and have customer retention, then you're going to put out the dollars more often. If you're looking for a shorter term win, maybe you don't. I mean, both work in this business model. Yeah. I wouldn't overthink it. I would do whatever. You can change your mind as you already have. There's no answer to that one. They both work in that model.
Okay.
What you need to do is make content that's specific. There is no casting a wider net strategy anymore. The algorithms are finding your audience, so you should post it everywhere. But I don't care if you get 7 views on TikTok.
Thank you. I agree.
I'm not here. Almost everyone this morning, I made that sound for effect because I want everybody to pay attention. Almost everyone, mainly my team, so they clip this. Almost everyone, Tommy, right now is making content for the algorithm, not the business outcome. Too many people. Now, if the business outcome is brand, then I understand the algorithm. But I think people don't understand the right eyeballs. I don't care how many people watch this show. I want the right people to watch this show.
Thank you.
And I'm casting a wide net here. I'm looking for 1 billion people. You're looking at the 1% of 1%. 3 to 5% that I said earlier is consideration. 1 of 1% is actual transaction in your world.
Yeah, no, exactly. And that's kind of what I keep pushing back on the social media experts.
Don't listen to the social media experts. Listen to the actual social media expert. And that's not even me. That's yourself knowing if you know your business.
I appreciate that.
And you've put in hours of learning what I talk about or people out there that know, then you're really the actual expert. Like, it's not about how many followers you get. It's not about even how many impressions you get. It's how many impressions that matter to what you want. You get. And the more narrow you go with your content, the less views you'll get, but the more narrow the audience will become. And that's actually what you want in your business. So I would post it everywhere and I would do best practices. You might as well have the right thumbnail. You might as well have the right copy. You might as well post at the right time, but you can't have vanity metrics drive your strategy.